everybody. So it's Alec here from Connecting Claresholm. Now, if you've been watching the show for any period of time, you know that normally I have Dave Gale. David Gale is normally here, but he's not here today, unfortunately. He's got a family matter he's dealing with, and so we're hoping to see Dave back next week. So it's just me. We've got some exciting guests, and in fact, we're going to reformat the show right now, live, to bring some guests in one at a time. And so that's where we're going. So let's bring in our first guest. I'm very excited to talk to her. Her name is Zoe. She is from Step in Time Dance Academy here in Claresholm. Hello, Zoe. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So the name of the group, Step in Time Dance, how long have you been around in Claresholm? And can you just tell us a little bit about what you do?
So this is actually like in the fall was when I started up the studio here in town.
Okay.
So we haven't been around long, but yeah, I teach dance classes. I have kids 3 years old all the way to like I have an adult class and just a small dance studio. Right now I do tap and ballet.
Okay. Awesome. And so is there an age limit? Like how old is like this isn't safe anymore? Like if I show up to take tap dancing lessons.
It'd be great.
Okay. Well, you say that now, but maybe we'll wait and see how.
Well,
How
I
it
have
goes.
lots of like it's a beginner adult class and
Okay.
they're all adult ages.
I like adult ages. It's a good wide berth. I think tap dancing is something I have to add to the show. We do a lot of different things. We haven't had tap dancing on yet, but maybe that's something we can look into. So, do you have? Is there a Facebook page that we can talk about, or a website?
Yeah, I do. I have a Facebook page. It's just Step in Time Dance Center.
Okay, awesome. And what sort of kids classes do you offer for kids that are if you've got parents that are thinking my kid's got some rhythm, we need to put it somewhere.
Well, it's I have for the littlest guys, we do ballet, so 3 and 4 year olds.
Okay.
And then I also have like the next age group up, they do like a ballet and tap class. And then my older kids class is just tap. So I kind of have ran it on interest. So
Okay.
whenever that age group, however many apply or like, you know, want to take classes and what they want to take is what I offer.
That's great. No, I know we've just sort of met, and I need you to know I've got a fan in Jason Brazeau. He's a big fan of mine personally, and he sort of follows me around town sometimes. He says I'd love to see you tap dance. I don't know if you would. I think he would love to see me tap dance because it already is funny just thinking about it. So thanks, Jason. You go first. Maybe he and I'll do a duet sometime. We'll
Perfect.
see how that goes. So you have an event coming up that we want to talk about, which is this event right here, which is the Claresholm
Mhm.
Performing Arts Recital happening tomorrow at the Claresholm Community Center, 3:30, $10 at the door. What? How did this idea come about? Because it's very cool.
Well, growing up, in my town, we had like a whole performing arts festival.
Okay.
And like throughout 2 weeks, there was all sorts of like voice and piano and different string instruments, and then dance at the end. And they would pull at the very end from all the different categories and have like they called it the show of stars. And it was just like a huge variety show
Okay.
of all the performing arts. And I always thought it was like the coolest thing.
No kidding.
So, yeah, so that's what I decided, small town here. I thought it might be fun to like work together with all the performing arts that are trying, to do things in town and make a show with everyone. And yeah.
It's awesome. No, it's a great idea. And so we'll put this up again just so people can, if you're looking on Facebook, Step in Time Dance Center, Claire's Home Performing Arts Recital tomorrow, 3:30, Claire's Home Community Center. $10 a person at the door, which is awesome. And I think, I think folks are surprised when they come to a small town and see there's a lot of people here who have, there's some skills, there's some talent in this town.
Mhm.
Now, It's tap dancing not necessarily on the list of things. Now, there is I've got a beatboxing kazoo thing that I do. Maybe I'll just show up and do that. I don't, you can tell me if it's any good or not. Do you have the big do you have the big Muppets hook just in case someone like me shows up and really can't do it? You can just pull them off stage.
We don't. Maybe I'll need to get one of those.
You've got let's see here, you got 27 and a half hours to figure that out. So maybe someone at the high school in the shop or something can build you the big Muppet hook. I feel like that can't. How hard can that be, right? How hard can it be? Awesome. So that's happening tomorrow. And then if folks come down and they have questions about the classes you run, I'm assuming you'll be there. You'll be able to maybe answer some questions if folks are interested in signing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, for sure. And there's other groups, like Michelle's Music is doing piano and voice, and Such Drama has some musical theater and monologue, and yeah, I don't know who I'm forgetting, but there's quite a few groups joining us too, and the teachers will be around for them as well.
Okay, that's awesome. We got a comment here from Dave Murphy. He says, "I've always wanted to learn Morse code and then go to a tap recital. It would all make sense then." I hadn't thought of it that way, Dave. I do appreciate it. That's hilarious. Dave might show up. He's a man of many talents. He's also lent me his Leafs jersey, which is behind me, because I wore it a couple of days ago and they won, and now they're not. They didn't win. So I'm not wearing it, but it's still out. I'm trying to create a bit of good luck for that team. So we'll see what happens. Well, Zoe, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you coming on and talking to us. And so we'll keep an eye out for tomorrow. Again, I'll put that up. The Performing Arts Recital is happening tomorrow at 3:30, Claresholm Community Center, $10 a person at the door. And you never know. You never know who you're going to see there tomorrow. There's going to be some hidden talents. Tomorrow's the day for it to all come out.
Awesome.
Very exciting.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of the day. It's beautiful outside, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thanks.
All right. See you now. Excellent. We're jumping straight into guests today. Speaking of people who have beatboxing kazoo talent, I'm going to be joined right now by Dakota Van Langen. Hello, Dakota. How are you doing this afternoon? Oh, her stream has frozen. Dakota, are you back? There you are. Can you hear me okay? You are on. We're talking Spring Festival. Hi.
How are you, Alec?
Oh, good. You're back. You're there. I was panicking for a second. I thought I was talking to myself, which isn't unusual. I'm doing well. How are you? Excellent. Oh, her feed is gone. You know what we're going to do? We're going to bring Zoe back for a second because I think she's got a friend. Oh, no, that was quick. That was quick, Nicole. You can't just duck out like that. So you were there and we've lost Dakota. She's trying to connect, I think, from the school. And so,
I hear there's some exciting things happening this weekend with that.
It's a busy weekend.
It's a very busy weekend, and I'm hoping that Dakota's connection is good and we can hear about what's going on this weekend.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Okay, awesome. I'm just at the school, so I'm on school Wi-Fi, so it'll be a little bit iffy.
Got it. Okay, pretend like you're giving us the elevator pitch on.
All right, so there will be a silent auction, a live auction. There's going to be tons of carnival games. There's going to be hamburgers, hot dogs, water, cotton candy, and popcorn that can all be bought to eat around, I think, 4 to 6 p.m. And then there's also going to be face painting and glitter tattoos.
Holy smokes.
There's going to be a lot.
And this is happening
today.
Mm-hmm. Today is the day. Oh, wow.
It starts at 4 p.m.
Okay.
I also hear there's lots of fun people that we get to help get wet.
I know, the dunk tank. I almost forgot about the dunk tank. We also have a dunk tank.
Uh-oh. Now the dunk tank is always who's in the dunk tank is the question.
We are going to have, I think we have a couple of teachers. So we have our gym teacher, Mr. Libert. Then we have our EA, Joanna Suter. And then our vice principal, Elizabeth Clapp.
What time does this start? Is there a line? Is there a cover to get in? Can I bring my own baseballs to throw? Can I bring a bag of
softballs?
Okay, fair enough. This is a great lineup you've got already. This is very, very appealing of people that I think we'd all like to to dunk. Okay.
Yes. And then
Now,
we also have a
outside of
couple
this,
more.
okay.
We also have Denise Spencer, who works with the town. And then we have a couple students. And then we have one more, Santana Tom.
Oh, I'm sold. Santana's going to be in the dunk tank.
Yeah, she will be in the dunk tank at 4.
I heard Ken Wright was
And
also.
Ken Wright will also be in the dunk tank.
Holy smokes! So I want, how many people can you fit in there at once? Because I think if we got a couple of them kind of balanced, like a 2-for-1 might be a good value.
I know. I think we'll try. We'll try. We'll raise the price on that one.
Here's an idea. Okay, this is like, now I'm bringing everybody together. So we have our talent show is happening tomorrow. We've got the dunk tank and the spring festival today. If we can get the great big hook made for the talent show in time, we could bring it to the dunk tank. You see where I'm going with this, and just boom, from a distance, right? If you're not very good at throwing, if you're not very talented at throwing a softball. So I think the dunk tank is important because you got to get the right people in that dunk tank. And it's not so much like they're all very likable. It's just I heard Santana scream once in a dunk tank, and that was enough that it's in my head that I have to hear that again because it's sorry Santana, but it's.
I think the kids are going to want to dunk their teachers too. That's
We've had a couple comments about that already.
Yeah, right. Like, see, here's the irony. Mr. Libert also coaches the football team, does he not?
Mm-hmm.
So now he's been teaching kids how to throw a ball for years. so now, and I know Miss Suter, she can be very helpful in math. So it's really like figuring out the math and the physics of it all. These teachers are going to regret all the skills they put in the hands of these kids. So this is raising some money, I'm guessing.
Yes, it is raising money for our graduation. We're trying to make like the actual day at the lowest cost possible for the graduates. Like we're not doing a mixer instead of a banquet this year. So we're taking away ticket prices for that. And that was initially a good way that we could make money to buy decorations and get catering for the actual like day of. So we're trying to like incorporate something new into our fundraising and have it so like it's like a community event and it's not just like town members buying stuff. So we wanted to make it available for like kids and everybody there. It's just going to be a lot of fun.
That is really, really smart. So I don't know if it's too late, but is it possible to get Naomi in the dunk tank? Do you think? Is there a space? Because I think that would be a huge sell.
If someone drops out, we can put her on the list.
You know what's funny? I don't know what happened, but her feed just cut out. And where did she? Oh, hold on. I'm getting a text from her right now. She's like, yeah, I'd love to. She's just saying, I would love to be. I don't know what's going on technically, but yeah, no, she would love to be in the dunk tank. Oh, there we go. She's back. I'm not sure what happened.
That is great.
So we'll set you.
But it sounds like they've got a full lineup. So, shucks, too bad.
I don't know. No, I've actually just kicked 2 people out. So we've got some space. We've got room. I think, you know what? I think have you ever been in a dunk tank before?
No, I haven't had that pleasure. No. Have you? That's what I'd like to know.
You know what? People have wanted to. People have been like, I want to see you in a dunk tank, and I'm like, that's not gonna happen. It's not a good idea. So if you're headed down there at 4:00, bring some cash.
Yes, it is a cash only event.
Cash only event. Okay, and there was a lot. So you also have Sparkle Tattoo, which is great.
Yes.
You've got popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
You've got what? And remind me again. There's a lot of stuff.
Okay. We also have a petting zoo coming as well. So,
amazing.
Everything that we have is basically all donated from the community. Like the support we have received for this event is absolutely unreal. Like it's just so good. It's awesome.
I'm just looking to see here what else because I saw something on Facebook.
I just love that you guys have come up with this idea yourselves as students and have made something incredible for the town to get to take part of.
Yeah.
Well done. Good on you.
Really
Thank you.
And you're getting some nice weather as well, which is great.
Very grateful for that. That is very good news.
I'm sure those in the dunk tank are also really grateful for that.
We are.
No kidding. And so you're graduating in what feels like tomorrow. It's coming up really fast. Do you feel like just with diplomas and the end of the year and graduating and credits and what you're going to do with the rest of your life, all of that pent up energy is going to come out in throwing the softballs? Because I remember this time of year is very like,
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be some stress relief for a lot of students dunking their teachers as well.
I would absolutely imagine it would be. And so can we now? You're also, I should mention, I don't know if Zoe, if you know this, but Dakota's our junior citizen of the year as well
Oh,
from
I
last year.
didn't.
Still active, correct? You're still citizen of the yearing. Is that right? Now,
think
are you
so.
are you allowed to dunk the teachers as citizen of the year? I think you should go first. Actually, I think they should give you a basketball to go huck at the
I
at
know.
the thing.
Honestly.
Do you have
one
some?
second.
Whoa! Oh, that was neat. How did you
There
do
we go.
that? Oh. Do you have other students that have been helping you out? Like, I'm assuming you've got a little committee of folks.
Yes, we do. Our grad committee, everybody from the grad committee is going to be like, we're setting up right now. They're all setting up some of the carnival games and stuff like that. And then we have a lot of graduates and some parents of the graduates. We have them running some of the carnival games and like selling popcorn, selling tickets to play the games. And then we also have a lot of responses from like students within the school as well, helping set up. Like it's been a pretty good response so far.
Nice. That's great.
Mhm.
That's very cool, Dakota. Good for you. Like as Naomi said, that's a huge initiative to take on, and really impressed with it. That is awesome. So I got one last question. We have one more actually surprise guest who I'm going to bring in, that I think might be. We've talked a lot about the dunk tank, but I think he might actually be a great model for the sparkle tattoo. It's our friend, our good buddy Phil Nash, who's joining us from the truck. He's in Claresholm. I've been threatening to have him on the show for about a year, and today's the day, Phil. So please welcome to the show. You've got some serious ink. I just think you would look good in a sparkle tattoo, maybe right on the neck, possibly. Would you do that for
I
us?
can't.
I think it would look good.
I can hear other people talking in the background.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can, yeah, but the two girls are talking in the background.
Oh, this. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna. Hold on. Don't go anywhere, girls. How's that? Is that any better, Phil? Can you hear me okay?
Catching up.
Okay, hold on. We'll bring these girls back. Can you girls hear me okay?
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. I like Phil Nash. It just says boss, which is awesome. Boss. So, yeah, it's like if you look up and wave, it's like if I look this way and wave at Phil, he's right there. So, Phil, you're in Claresholm. I brought you on because I thought it would be interesting, and I'd like to get everyone's thought. Phil travels all over North America in the truck. You're back home today. What's it like coming back to Claresholm and I know you've been following the show, which is awesome. How does it feel when you've been to a bunch of towns, you've been all over the place, and you come back home to Claresholm? How does that feel for you?
I got two shows going on by the sound of it, Alec.
Oh, you got two shows going on. Oh my goodness. It sounds like, I can hear something going on in the background.
I could just hear me what I said about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, you've got the show going on another device. I think might be what's happening. Okay, so if you close that other thing, then you won't get the weird. Oh, okay. So we've actually got some news here from David Gale. I'd mentioned he's not on the show today. The truth has come out. Dave here. Truth be told, I may actually not be on the show today because I'm getting ready to be part of the petting zoo. Pet me nicely, please. So who doesn't want a nice David Gale in the petting zoo? You know, like
Cannot get it.
he's from Nanton, and he might smell like a goat. I don't know, but I think it's nice of him to be getting ready for the petting zoo. Now, Dakota, would you welcome Dave into the petting zoo? Like if he just showed up in a sheep costume and wanted to graze for a little bit?
I mean, if he made the effort to do that, then absolutely. Yeah.
So David Murphy said, is he going to be wearing his Rough Riders gear? Maybe. That's a possibility. Hey, you know what? If Dave shows up dressed like a sheep and he can't get in, he can always go to the talent show tomorrow as a sheep. Which is perfect, which is awesome. Dakota, I'm really hoping that we are getting you out of a class right now. Are we keeping you from academic pursuit?
I don't have classes on Friday, so it's okay.
Oh, so are you just in the school getting ready for today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. This is now we're having a whole conversation going here. Dave said I do kick. Pet with caution. It's actually true. Here's something that I bet you didn't know about Dave, Dakota, and you're going to be shocked by this. But Dave, he's always very well groomed. He's a handsome fellow. So first of all, if you don't know what Dave looks like, this is what Dave looks like. Very friendly guy, nice looking gentleman, but that beard sometimes takes some doing. And so he will often go out. He doesn't shave his beard in the house. The man literally goes outside to do the shaving, much like you would any kind of barnyard animal that's furry or hairy. So there's Dave. So I don't know. I think that would look good in the petting zoo myself. Like if he hasn't shaved for a few days, he might just 100% fit right in.
A new kind of wool that they're like, yeah, with the.
He's going to remember all of this next week, and he's going to be like, I let you do the show on your own.
You could like collect his hair and make a Dave sweater, sell that.
We could go in our live auction.
Here's what it is, though. It's like reverse, where you're like, you have to pay to not wear it. You have to pay to not wear the sweater. Poor Dave sitting somewhere going, I don't know that this was a great idea. So he and I would do this even if he was on the show. But he would be great in the petting zoo for sure. And so Dakota, can we ask what this is a big question now. It's kind of a serious question. So grad is coming up. Once grad is done, can we talk about, because you're a very bright kid and we've talked a few times about your aspirations for the future. What's on the horizon for you post?
I
No.
was just
The stream just died.
recently accepted into the University
Oh,
of
it's so slow. Why is
Wait
the
for it.
stream-
Calgary for biomedical sciences. So that's where I'm off to.
We're gonna ask you to do that again. The whole stream went super slow, and we were sitting here like, "What did she just say? Did I hear biomedical sciences? Is that what you've been accepted into?"
Okay.
Oh, I think we got a delay. I don't know. Zoe, did you hear that? I think she said biomedical
Yeah. Mhm.
I
sciences.
think, yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yes, at the University of Calgary.
Oh, nice. Good for you. Now, is that starting in September for you? I think so. I'm gonna bet it is. I think it's. Sorry, your stream cut out. Is that happening in September?
Yeah.
Like this coming September? Oh wow. So what does that? What is that? What is that? Biomedical. I'm pretending like I know. Like, oh, I know you're gonna be a biomedical scientist. But what
Yes.
does that?
Mhm.
Oh, I got it right. So what will you be studying? Like when you talk about biomedical science, like you're studying like diseases.
So it's kind of like the we're looking into like the cellular. Yeah, kind of. And like how the cell. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like it's the study of the cells when they react to like different diseases and stuff like that. And you can go really like you can kind of specialize into different fields within the actual program. So there is like immunology, and then there's like stuff to do with the digestive system. Like you can really go anywhere within like the medical field with it. It's actually pretty cool. I'm really excited.
Wow, good for you. That is awesome. So what would be like a dream job at the end of this journey?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I either want to go into research or into the healthcare system. I'm not 100% sure yet.
You've got time. You've got some time. But that's amazing that you're doing that. That's awesome. That's very exciting. And so so next time we talk to you, you might be in a lab coat. Maybe you join us from a lab somewhere. You can tell us what you're studying.
Yeah.
We'll just sort of follow your career every few months or so. We'll have you come on. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to get your degree, and then you're going to go out and you're going to do research, and you're going to solve real problems, like real medical problems, and people are going to be healthier and happier because of you, and you're going to come back to Claresholm as like a hero. And it's going to be like 2040, and that graduating class is going to be like, we got to get Dr. Dakota in the dunk tank, and you're going to go, this is what I've been working for all this time. Now they're putting me in a dunk tank. Why? After all that effort, all that work. That's super fun. That's fantastic. That's awesome. And
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
we look forward to hearing more about it. So I know you got a lot of planning to do. You got to make obviously the petting zoo's got to be a little bigger if Dave's coming in. I'm not just everyone
Yeah.
relax. I don't want to get angry letters. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying you're adding a human being to the petting zoo. Maybe.
Yeah, we might have to make the pens a little bit larger.
Yeah. Poor Dave. So I'll let you go. Continue on planning and making the town a great place to be. So thanks, Dakota. All the best, and we'll see you soon.
Awesome.
luck.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank
See you
you.
later. Ah, she's lovely, isn't she? What a nice kid. And smart. Speaking of lovely kids, I think Phil's back. There we go. Hello, Phil.
Hi.
Okay. So the question I had for you, so we were just talking to Dakota. She is going on to biomedical sciences after high school, which you got to be smart to do that. So good for her. So you might see her on the road sometime. So where are you right now, my friend?
In Claresholm.
You're back in Claresholm.
I
So
am.
my question was sort of like, when you're out and you see all these small towns, what are some things that you kind of look forward to when you come back to Claresholm? It can be the food.
Yeah. Seeing my wife, obviously, for being away for quite a long time, but getting used to being home most weekends now because I've changed jobs. So
Right.
that's quite nice, and the weather's good. The golf course is open, and yeah,
And the Bell, right? I mean, you got to go to the Bell.
got to
It
go
gets
to the Bell and sometimes chuck some tunes down doing karaoke on a Saturday night that I can't remember.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you caught the beginning of the show, but there's this thing coming up, the Claresholm Performing Arts Recital tomorrow, 3:30. I feel like you've got some time to limber up a bit, maybe put on a track. You could go sing some.
So busy tomorrow. So busy.
Really?
So busy. I think I got a 12:30 tea time.
Well, hey, listen, if long drives were a talent in the talent show, you'd be in.
Yeah, I'd be in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. No, it's just interesting perspective to hear just things that you look forward to when you come back into town, you know.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much the family life. And you know, we've been here coming up 9 years, and this little town is awesome. Like, people so friendly. They're starting to get used to me now a little bit because I used to be introduced as the husband. So everybody knows Susie because she works at the IGA, right? But
Right.
nobody seemed to know me because I was flitting in and out every 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, so now oh, there he is again. He's back, you know, things like that. So
Yeah.
it's and the first thing is, oh, when are you leaving? I thought, oh, I've only just got here. So people like to see the back of me straight away. So yeah,
That's
that's what I love about Claresholm. So welcoming.
very welcome. Very welcome. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh man. So David Murphy's got. I've got to read these comments, Phil, before I put them up. That's why Phil, there we go. Okay, no, this is safe. This is fun. This is family friendly. He said, that's why Phil looks so familiar. I believe I've seen him rocking out AC/DC at the Bell. Does that sound?
No, not AC/DC. I didn't do that one.
No, but
No.
if you did,
Yeah,
I bet it would be absolutely awesome.
I would try my best.
Yeah, no kidding, right? No, that's great. What's awesome is that I've had Zoe was a little nervous to come on the show this morning. She was like, I'll give you a couple minutes. She's been here for a half an hour, essentially co-hosting with me.
Yeah.
She's meeting new people. And hey, you know what? If you want to dance, because I feel like you might have some moves. So let's go over and see Zoe put on some tap shoes so tap and ballet. I don't know if either of those appeal to you, but I think we could.
Nice thing about tap is no one can get mad at you when you make noise. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, really, it was the best music dance class you could ever take as a kid.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a lot of. Yeah, I think no one would know if you're messing up, right? Just a whole lot of noise.
Oh no.
That's funny. So, Phil, what's one of the smallest towns that you sort of travel through or have stayed in on your journey? Have you been in anywhere you're like, this is smaller than Claresholm?
Not. There's a few in Wyoming, which are very old school U.S. towns, which I always comment saying these are like proper U.S. towns with the old brick red buildings. And the houses have got wraparound decks with the chair and the swing outside. And I'm thinking, this is proper old school. It's been around for a lot of years. And you look around and there's probably, you would say, less than 50, 60 houses.
Right.
But there's always that one big red building in the middle, which has probably been there since year dot. But
right.
I look at that and think that's smaller than Claresholm,
Yeah.
But yeah, but the funny thing is, they seem to have a post office. So they've always got a post office somewhere. So it's just a mailbox area, but they always they survive. There's nothing to do there. There's no bars. There's no restaurants as such. They got to travel, but I like going through the old, and I'm doing a lot more of that now, staying off the main highways.
Right.
So I'm going down through a lot of these old roads now, which I've not traveled ever. So it's actually quite interesting to take it all in at a slower speed, and yeah, it's quite nice. It is quite nice. I love it. Love the old school feel. Yeah,
that's awesome. And when you come back up the highway, is it always a bit of a buzz when you see the sign? You're getting close.
Yeah.
Back in town.
I've probably got 1,000 pictures of the Claresholm sign saying, I send it to all you guys saying, I'm home, and you all go, oh, he's back.
Oh.
So yeah.
And then we send you a picture of the sign from the other direction going, we're heading to Calgary.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not in this weekend. Bye-bye.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So 12:30 tea time tomorrow. So I'll be out on my deck. What?
Yeah.
About 1:15 because
we're should be able to slice one round to your park deck area.
I'll make
no problem. Just I'll walk over as long as there's a cold beer. I'll walk anywhere to get a ball.
Oh, that's good. Well, we'll let you carry on with the rest of your day, Phil. I appreciate you joining us last minute to
no problem.
Chat all things Claresholm, and we finally had you on the show.
There you go.
And we'll do it again.
All right. We will. Thanks, guys.
Take care. We'll see you later.
See you soon.
Bye. Awesome. Oh, it was fun. Now, Dave sent me, I don't know what this is. He sent me a YouTube link, but I can't click on that YouTube link. I don't know what it was. Maybe he can tell us.
Maybe it's him practicing his dance moves, to audition for tomorrow's show.
That's entirely possible. He's got some serious moves, that guy does. So normally the show's about an hour long, and but without David Gale today, I said we would make this a little bit shorter, so I don't want to keep you ladies on. I super appreciate you hanging around. Although I kind of feel like I bullied you into staying, Zoe, but you were an awesome sport about it. which is great. And Naomi's going to do the dunk tank. So that's really cool. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I did miss a comment here from David Gale. He just said, thanks for smiles, guys, need that today. So that's awesome. I'm glad he could jump in and join us. And we were going to hear from Lauren today, and I believe she's gotten tied up, and she won't be able to join us, unfortunately. She was going to jump in from Tirecraft, but as you know, sometimes connections can be a little bit tricky depending on where you are. So we'll try to catch up with Lauren next week. So I'm going to let you ladies go. I'm going to quickly run through our community calendar, and then we'll call it a wrap. So again, thank you both for being here, and have fun tomorrow.
Thank you.
It's going to be awesome. All right. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
We'll see you later. All right. We're going to take one quick spin through our community calendar before the end of the day and see what is going on in Claresholm this week. All right. So a couple of things coming up here. So first of all, volunteers. They're looking for volunteers this summer with the wheelchair bike at the Willow Creek Continuing Care Center. So if you haven't seen it, it's a mountain bike, and on the front, it's like a wheelchair mounted, and then you can pedal around, and folks that aren't able to ride can get out and get some fresh air. So that's a really awesome volunteer opportunity. This is important. Girl Guide cookies are back. I have seen so many people walking around town with the blue boxes, just shuffling back to their cars as quickly as possible. I think they're afraid someone's going to take them, but those cookies are awesome, and they're out right now. So keep an eye out for the Girl Guide cookies. Coming up tomorrow, April 29th, we've got the Claresholm and District Health Foundation Banquet and Auction Night. So make a bid for a cause, and what essentially this raises money for is for the Health Foundation to buy things for the local hospital and the medical clinic, things that we don't have or things that we may need. So really, really important event coming up tomorrow. happening today. In fact, right now, and carrying on into the day tomorrow, we've got the trade show and market, Claresholm Trade Show and Market, put on by the Claresholm Chamber of Commerce, and that's happening right now at the Claresholm Arena. So if you get a chance just to go and check out a lot of our vendors and the folks that have businesses in town, folks you may not know about, you can go and check them out and go and talk to some people today and tomorrow. Happening tonight, 7:30, we've got the Claresholm Community Singers Why We Sing, and that is happening at the Claresholm United Church. It's $15 for adults, and kids 12 and under for $5. Also, this is an ongoing event. Livingston Range School Division is always looking for homestay families. And so if you are interested in having an international student come and stay with you, you can reach out to Yolanda. You can give her a call, 360-6316, to get some more information, or tuny@lrsd.ab.ca. It's an awesome program. I've had a chance to sit and interview some of the students that have come from other countries, and it's an awesome program. So if you have some room in your house and in your world to have an international student, it's a really cool experience, and something I would definitely recommend checking out. Coming up now at the end of May, if you haven't got your tickets, jump on that. I think they're selling pretty quickly. Hansel and Gretel, put on by Such Drama, May 25th, 26th, 27th. Claresholm Community Center. You can check out. They've got evening shows, a matinee show, concession. They've got raffle, cash bar, $20 youth and seniors, $25 for adults. And you know who's in that show? This guy, David Gale, and well, we've got a lot of friends in that show. So that's going to be happening in about a month's time. And then finally, it seems like it's far away, but it's going to sneak up on us. We've got the Street Festival happening for Fair Days, which is happening Saturday, August 12th. You can email at prairiehome.ca if you want to be a vendor. They're looking for food trucks, and they're also looking for various kinds of entertainment. So you can give them a shout and get hooked up with that. Whew, it's a busy weekend in Claresholm. And so with that, I think we're going to wrap up our show. We got through some guests. We had a surprise guest. So don't forget, tonight, Spring Festival at the high school. You can go and check that out. And as Dakota was saying, they've got sparkle tattoos. They've got food. They've got a dunk tank. They've got the petting zoo, which is awesome. So go and check that out. And all the funds raised are going to go and help the grads with their expenses with graduating, because there's costs. And then tomorrow we've got Step in Time presenting their fine arts show and talent show at the Claresholm Community Center, starting at 3:30, $10 at the door. I think we've covered it all. So we look forward to having Dave back hopefully next week. We wish him well, and everyone have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Go and enjoy the weather, and we will see you next week.